Hey everybody, we are back at it again with a Slay the Spire speedrun. The last one went pretty good, but I think we can do a little better this time around. We're going to be running the Defect Ascension 8, not worrying too much about the thinky think parts. We're not going to be trying to go for one 3-hour run, min-maxing every detail, doing every math. All that stuff can really just be ignored under circumstances like this one, where we're going to obtain a relic, we're going to be getting 3 relics for a curse, and we're going to be getting reduced elites, since we just erased the toughness of elites and enemies. That actually might help a lot. And we're going to start off with a nice little darkness as well as 4-plated armor. We like all that. We like all that a lot. A question mark land will take me straight to Mr. Big Elite. Means I'm not changing my deck hardly at all. I'm not getting new cards. But there's campfires on all the routes along the way. So I don't see why I wouldn't want to pursue this option. It seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll see what the question mark lies for us today. So we got that darkness. We lost our cracked core or whatever, so we don't have the lightning, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and pop this guy down. I think I should just have striked him twice. That would have been much better, because it would have prevented some damage. But I zapped, and I suffer the consequences. Either way, we're gonna just 24 and finish him off. And this is a nice card. We like that one. Let's see what else we can get. We could remove a card. We could remove a strike from our deck. We like that, unless we're facing elites on Act 1, because we need a lot of attack damage early. Removing another card from our deck could work, and again, it will really suck if I don't get a lot of value from this defragment early on. I need to upgrade the focus, and yeah, then we have to wonder when are we going to see a shop. Weakness does not bother us nearly as much on this character compared to the others, because we're just going to be doing like effectively magic damage anyways. But yeah, we need to get to a shop before a certain point, and I would say either... Oh, there's like 3 of them here. We're good. So yeah, we can go ahead. We get cursed. It's going to make the elite harder. We'll just, burn everything we can on it. And again, we remove a card, so we're going to get this focus. I wish it was +2 focus, but... Wait, never mind, we just get rid of the curse. The curse is slightly worse than a strike. It's not much worse than a strike, but, Right, these guys, focus left, focus right. I love this preserved insect. It's helping a lot here in just ways you can't even imagine. Already, we can go do 12 damage to the lowest health one in the back. That's pretty sick. But we really want to make sure we get this focus. I think we can charge this up a bit, right? So we can dual cast it later. We can go ahead and right now just defend it up. We're going to take a lot of dazed in our discard pile, and because our deck is so small, we're going to see our discard pile very soon. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But for right now, it's just going to be defend, zap, and that'll be giving us some extra energy here. We're going to need to focus one of these guys down very soon, though. They have +2 strength, so they're hitting even harder, and I do not have any block at all for this round. So yeah, we'll hit this guy, because he's going to die to the dark as soon as we can really evoke that. And I think now I can actually kill him with a dual cast that would also hit the next guy. So because he's below 27 or whatever, I actually think I put some damage into... this fella here. We'll have to see. We're taking some hits. 12 damage going our way. This plated armor has helped out a lot, but now it's basically gone. But we get the dual cast and everybody's dead. So, it wasn't the most healthy turn for us, but we'll be alright after we get past this little roadblock of dazed cards. Curse of the Bell, that thing's going to stick around, so these small deck lists are going to be seeing that card a lot, and combined with the daze, it means a lot of bad action. 12 armor, though, on turn 2. Big fans of that. Not really so much on the Hyper Beam side. Double energy can be really good if we upgrade it, but we're upgrading the focus first. Gotta stay focused on the focus. So we'll do that. Even more important than the Ruby Key. Is it more important than healing? That's a good question. I don't think it is more important than healing, but that's because I don't want this run to just be another dud, so... we get the Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, which we are doing a lot right now, we can get 2 energy, and it's going to be slightly better than that blue key for now. Oh, Ceramic Fish, don't mind if I do. I plan on filling this deck up quite a bit. And we do end up getting the Lagavulin buddy. So, We could exhaust this because we don't really anticipate needing the energy so much. I'm not too sure. I think it's more for like long-term game. We're gonna definitely want it, but here it's just +1 energy for the next time I draw it, but I get the -1 draw. I don't want to think about this too much. We're just gonna pass for now. But if I draw it with a curse, yeah, it's gonna be kind of lame. I think we can just let this darkness build, right? That's like the best option for us right now. We could do 24 damage with it, but this is the only time we get this darkness. We never get this again. It's doing +7 damage per turn. And this is the last turn, so we're going to wake him up, dual cast it. Already off to a pretty good start here in terms of damage, with him down to 42 health. Now we get to use that double energy to cast all the cards, and we're pretty happy about that. 19 with the plated armor. Lagavulin was a scary fellow before, but he's on the brink now with 12 damage plus 12 damage is 24. He will not die just yet, so we will take a good chunk here, about 12 damage against us, but at the end of the day, we can suffer a little damage just by past turn. Alright, this guy, first attack each combat deals 8 damage. Why would you pick a relic that literally does 8 damage once a fight? Like 12 block, 14 block once a fight, great, but our deck is so small, this is a really bad card right now. Like, eventually we're going to fill it out, right? But right now it feels very weak. And I didn't really check my pathing very well, but it looks like we took the right one, so. Smith, we want that focus now, right? I don't forget what I did before, but... Oh yeah, I just rested because I felt like I needed it, and I did. But here we are. Alright, so we've got some focus. We've got 12 damage to the weakest fellow. We'll kill one of these guys off. So first... we can still play all our cards, right? So let's just kill off the little guy, and then go here. Now we got the free block, so we don't need to worry about that, and he's dead because of the most OP relic in the game. None of this is good. Moving on. We're at the card shop. We cursed ourselves to make ourselves look good. Gurya would be good on a different run. Every time you play 10 attacks. No. Sunder armor. Sunder would be like armor. Would be good if I had an energy-based build. I do not. I'm just gonna go with these boys and then remove a card from my deck. We don't want it to be too thin because again we have that curse and we have stack that's gonna benefit from stuff like that. But for right now, removing strike feels like a good option. And I don't think we have another shop planned. All right, so we can anger the mushrooms or we can become cursed, and I'm not gonna become cursed, so it's time to fight some mushrooms. We do have a weakness thing we can apply as they're all attacking me at once, and I do like to get this focus up. So first things first, I am going to be playing this. It's going to build up my focus a lot. No, I mean, how much damage does it really reduce, though? I am going to play both blocks and not the defragment. I always have an option for that later. Now I get the 14 block. Now we're feeling really good, and this will kill off one of them, so... It's going to be one of the ones that's buffing too, which is great. We are more vulnerable, but none of that really matters. We need to kill this guy off quickly though. We're vulnerable and he's +4, so that's scary. We're going to double our energy first and foremost. That will let us play everything else here. If we dual cast this, it'll do 22 damage to something. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it to the back, so we can go ahead and hit him. And this guy's not attacking us. This guy is. So we fill our discard pile with whatever we can, and then we stack. So 23, 6 block. This guy is terrifying. Just gonna absolutely destroy us. And that means that we can't really afford to play attack there. We want... Oh, I forgot we have the super bull thing. Which we'll save for next turn because we're just gonna block this attack. I might have forgotten about plated armor. Maybe the math was bad because of plated armor, but we're here now. We're gonna go for some RNG. It hits them. We're good. We're vulnerable once again. 7 block or 7 block. Tough decision, but I'm gonna go with 7 block. And because I value my life, we're gonna go ahead and weaken him. So 9. Only take 6 damage here, and we're gonna be able to finish him off after we get any offensive cards. Right now it's full defense. This guy's gonna be some insane damage, but the strike here will be the lethal. Odd Mushroom. So we get this relic. I think this is specific to this event encounter. When vulnerable, take reduced damage. It doesn't reduce my damage by 25%, but it, like, instead of taking 50%, you take 25. We like that. Don't mind this too much, but it's not great. Ceramic Fish likes to add cards. I like to add cards, but we're just going to rest. We're going to see how far we can get. Fighting off the Super Robot. We get both these defragments off the rip. Again, we can't do much with dual cast. I mean, we could do 12 of that 30 damage to make sure we don't take too much in the first volley, but I really want to build up this darkness to see what we can do with it. So, we're going to double our energy. We can get our faces kicked in is apparently what we can do with it, because this is going to hurt. And yeah, not too bad actually. Oh, all in all, not too bad. So we can say this is going to look good, this is going to look good. And now he's going to do something scary. Let's see what he's going to do to us. Reduces, makes us vulnerable, makes us weakened, which would matter to somebody else, but to me, it seems like a good opportunity to dual cast some darkness. And hit him for no reason. Could have done that first. Whatever. We're here. We're not going to heal to full at the end of this encounter. We have to keep that in mind, but it seems like a good combo. Curse of the Bell, still lingering, still being a bit of a problem. I guess it's a card in my discard pile? I don't know. That's trying to really stretch for looking on the bright side here. We don't really need to dual cast this. We can just let the damage tick through. That focus is really high, and we're pretty happy about it. Stack is going to be doing a bit more here for us. Alright, 20 damage from the Whirlwind. We can go ahead and mitigate all of that with our little plated armor friend. And we're actually able to break our way through the first boss with relative ease. He's going to take over anyways. We might as well do as much damage as we can in the meantime. And now we just go for defensive mode, right? We just block this, no problem, no problem. And I think we'll be pretty close to about 70 damage there. This is 5 block for the moment. We'll put 2 cards in, and now it's 7. So, not too shabby. One more good offensive turn, and we'll just go bam, bam, and GG. And move on. Electrodynamics, the exact card we want. We'll look at this one. We'll make sure we don't want it. No. It's definitely Electrodynamics that's going. And also Nuclear Battery. I don't mind that at all. It's actually pretty solid. Now, it's probably going to go away pretty quickly. We get the Darkness and the Plasma at the beginning, and then we start channeling a bunch of Lightning, and it goes away, but it's still a nice little chunk of energy. 1 energy for, like, the first 2 turns, and then maybe on, like, turn 3, I'll have a Surge of +2 energy, or +3, really. You know, maybe I'm making some assumptions there, but looks like we want to fork into the center here and then make our way probably to the shop. We're still doing pretty good on gold. One of these 2 shops. One of the 3? I don't know. Left path isn't too appealing. It's pretty lead active, but it misses some campfires, and we like campfires here today, so that's what we're going to be going on. Feeling like this one's going to be fine. And we'll be able to burn through this guy's stuff eventually, so we can kind of play a pretty passive game. Always starting with dual cast. That's one card I'm probably not going to play with Darkness on turn 1. But, you know, it's going to be okay. Defend stack is always going to be better. And now we get those Electrodynamics. Not really important in single target encounters, but it's still 2 lightning minimum. So look at this, 7 energy, we got the Plasma, we did Charge Battery, now we have 12 energy, and we can just play everything in whatever order we want, doesn't really matter. We'll be taking a hit here though. Skill Potion sounds like a nice option. We are frail, so why don't we just go ahead and skim some active cards that will help us a little bit in mitigating just a tiny bit of this damage. Means we'll only lose 1 of our armor plated things, and then we'll just go for the kill after that, right? Yeah. Cool-headed level... when it's upgraded, I like it. The card's okay, like whatever, when it's not upgraded, but when you upgrade it, it's like, yeah. So I'm into it. Especially with the focus build that we're going to be going for. Remove strikes? I have 1 strike, man. I mean, healing's nice, but there's other ways to do it. Focus. So these guys, I can't actually break their flight debuff thing, but should be fine. Always, I swear, this is like an innate card, this dual cast. It's insane. Okay, they're going to take care of my plated armor if I don't block all their attacks really quickly. These guys are strengthed up as well, which is a little scary. But with double energy, combined with cool-headed, electrodynamics is beautiful. And now we're feeling pretty good. Now we're feeling really good. This guy in the back is gonna die very quickly. Is it enough to kill him now? Because he's reduced attack damage, right? So technically this guy's gonna die if I cast this on him, and otherwise he won't. And since we... I mean, if I do this and just check my block, it's gonna be a lot of block. Again, math is hard, but like I think we're good to just do this and then do that. Yeah. You know, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. So we'll just go ahead. We'll do a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of that, and we're doing great. Just hit end turn on him. There's no like healing card or anything that we need to draw, so we're happy to just wrap this up. Reinforced Body's pretty sick. I'm into this card. I do have the ways to cast this now because of the plasma and whatever, but Reinforced Body is sick. This is also another one of those things where it's kind of tempting. We can always get more max HP later, basically immune for a while, but there's so many great ways to gain block with the defect. I don't feel like this is necessary, and puts us in a very risky state. Like, we're living and breathing on these apparitions, which often come at the wrong time, or we draw through them and then we don't have any more for the rest of the fight. Like, no. I'm not super into it. We finally get a game where we don't have dual cast off the beginning, and we're going to go ahead and just double block. I do want to get these attacks in pretty soon, but for right now, I'm comfortable just doing that. And now, we're not hexed yet, so this is going to be a great turn to go ahead and double our energy, draw a card, see what we get, and just play everything. Just play it all. This is not... I guess we don't want to dual cast here. There's literally no incentive to do so, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and burn some lightning through. We're suffering, buddy. I believe you. So because we don't have any attacks in our deck, we literally have one attack in our deck, we're going to be taking a daze for every card we play, so we have to make sure it's worth it. For example, Reinforced Body feels pretty worth it. That's one card, and it just lets us move right on. I could play Defragment, but again, that takes a draw away from me, and I'm just not sure. This is what, 12 damage? He's dead in 2 turns anyways, so yeah, we're just Reinforced Body. And feeling pretty good about that. Ba-ba-bum. So he's dead, and this guy's gonna hit pretty hard. We'll go ahead and mitigate what we can. One goes in the draw pile, and then, yeah. And my first attack to play. We should keep one strike in our deck literally just because of this Akabeko, because most of the time, like half the time I play the card, it's 14 damage, which is pretty sick. Yeah, we can go ahead and channel. Gets rid of some of these dazed in our hands, and then this will do 20 damage, which is pretty good. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, the dazed thing is kind of a reason not to. But I think we're just gonna rely on what we have and hope that, yeah, we're not gonna get destroyed by dazed. We'll be okay. And the last turn will come through, where we get to just go ahead and hit enter. Alright, and this is kind of how no-brain this is getting. I do have like one frost generator, but that's not enough to really make me want to go for Blizzard. Over something like Ball Lightning. Let's see, 3 times the number of frost channeled. So let's say I've channeled 2 frost. It's just gonna be worse than this, right? It is AoE, but nah, we're lightning boys, and we'll stick with it. So in order to kind of get what we want, I think we go follow the middle. Yeah, we want that extra campfire. We're big fans of that. It does mean we're gonna be walking through an elite, but that's gonna be okay. We're going to finally get that other defragment upgraded. This is kind of nice too, 3 lightning instead of 2. Again, this is great, but we've already gotten a lot of value out of it just from the plasma that we start with. Because we're usually, it's an exhaust, right? We only get at the beginning of the game, and that's when we have the plasma. So, might as well, right? Alrighty, this guy's going to try to bring us some pain right off the bat. frankly, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Not trying to make this take too long, but we do want to go ahead and try to block what we can. We can either eat the damage or just go for some good old-fashioned offensive momentum. In the end, I want this darkness to build up a little bit more. Maybe even keep my plasma around a little bit more. Like, that zap is nice for later on, but for right now, we're just going to chill. So we get the 14 block off the rip because of our relic, so we can just go ahead and dual cast first. And we're going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and just because we can, we'll play these. I should have double energied first, but really it doesn't matter. I don't think it does. We'll block what we can. Got a lot of lightning damage coming this way. I guess I don't really want to draw the double energy card anymore. Maybe it's just because of the Curse of the Bells, though, so... In the end, we're just going to get a lot of effective energy effective block right here through all this energy. So, hit as hard as he might like, we're about to finish him off. So that's going to be 14 more damage, and this guy still hasn't activated the Akabeko, so that's a kill. Smiling Mask, one of my favorites. Capacitor doesn't sound too bad either. We get a lot of focus. End of the day, we're going to be cycling through and evoking stuff a lot, but yeah. Now, we don't have any passive healing stuff, right? And it's going to be a little while before we get to another campfire. Say that we pass through this way. It's not a big deal. Just one guaranteed encounter before then. Starting to feel like we might want to just take the Ruby Key soon, but you know, it's been going good so far. Theoretically, this double energy has a lot of potential value if I just... But there's other turns it doesn't matter at all, so... If I get more of those, like, X cost cards, I'm really into this double energies cost 0, but it's kind of on that contingency. I don't plan to get cursed. I don't think anybody does, unless you're from that one anime that I can't think of off the top of my head, but... What is that? Anyways, 1 of 20! Dude, I have not come across the library, I think, in a very long time. I think I have come across it like 3 years ago or something, but this is awesome. I mean, the heal feels good, but 1 of 20. Like, that selection. I can get Storm. Best card in the game. More Defragments, also really good. Charge Battery, not bad at all. We'll go Storm. We'll go Storm, we're into it. Alright, and... We do get some card draw, so we can go ahead, double our energy, draw some cards. It's not much to look at right now, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and optimize our turn with whatever we can. Still going to take a little bit of damage, but not much. And now we get that big block. So, yeah. Oh, because we consume the plasma, so we get all the energy back. That's sick. Okay. Not that we really need it, I don't think, but it's good to note. I think we can just go ahead and finish this guy off, and then it'll focus all of our... Well, actually, he's tied to... Electrodynamic hits both targets, so that's actually a misplay, but not one that I think will cost us anything tangibly. And... just hit the buttons, like... Is this going to be enough to block? Only if we save 2 mana, which we will. And pop. Alright. Storm at the bottom of the deck doesn't feel great, because it's just useless, but later on, you'll see. Unless I die to this boss, which is entirely possible. Stack also not pulling its weight here, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I just played as defensive as... I mean, that's a 2-block card. Come on now. Yeah, he does generate a lot of armor back, so like this tick 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 of the lightning isn't as effective as you might want it to be. But it'll be okay in the end. We'll get there. Is that a kill? 1 damage away from a kill. We could drink the focus potion, and that will prevent 1 damage. Not really worth. We'll let him live for now. Alright. I think that should do it. But you never can tell. You can. Just with basic math, you can. Alright, another focus potion. I know what we're going to be using next time around. This isn't bad. At worst case scenario, it's a zero cost frost, and I don't know. It costs a card. That's the only thing. And I'm not running like a Blizzard build or something like that, but I got focus. Focus builds up that, and might be just the amount of armor that I need. Anyways, we got 433 gold. We're going to a Smiling Masks shop, and we're really happy about that. Colorless cards. I'm trying to think of like if there's. I think the purple ones would be pretty good. I don't think red would be that great. Green definitely not, unless it's the energy or like backflips. Backflips are always like great. Love backflips. I feel like I might end up resting a bit more this run, so that's also a good option. Tempest. What I really want is a Chemical X, but I'm not seeing that just yet. For now, Tempest. I've got the energy thing going that I kind of like. I receive unblocked attack damage. You don't plan on taking up unblocked attack damage at any point, but it's also a power card. You can't go wrong with power cards because they're Storm turns them effectively into at least one free lightning. So, kind of like that, but 69 gold is a decent chunk. First and foremost, what are we removing? Now that we have Ball Lightning, we can finally remove this strike without risking our Cow's Fury. Moo. Alright, I like this as an option. Like, I know I'm going to be resting a couple more times, but it does feel a bit overpriced just for that value. I don't want this. I actually wanted all my cards to be blue. So let's go ahead and just move on. I'm definitely not playing 3 attacks in a single turn. If I buy this, I'll still have a good amount for Act 2. This is tempting, but I don't really have the power game going just yet. And now we can do the rest thing that we were just talking about, and it'll work out just great. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and rest, and it'll give us the option to draw a card, and that'll give us more money. They're paying us to sleep. The dream. I don't mind Steam Barrier at all. And we'll keep going, moving on. Oh, I forgot there was a shop here. Do I pass it up for now? Yeah, I think I want a little more Smiling Mask, though. Is there anything I want to remove? I could remove the Defends, which are... Oh, Curse the Bell is still always going to be stuck in there. Defend is probably the worst card. Is it worth going to the shop just for that over a question mark? Just barely. There's a chance I'll get a power that I like too, like Heat Sinks on sale. Hell yeah. I didn't even look at these, but come on. Yeah, that's cool. I already have quite a bit of energy at the start of each combat. It's not really a concern. Yeah, we'll go ahead and remove a Defend. Clean up the deck a little bit. Happy with that. Now we get to Ruby Key. Recall. We've got the full key complete. We're not getting to the heart by any stretch, but, you know, whatever. We don't get Storm off the rip, but that's okay. Whenever you play a power card, you draw. So, let's see what we draw. Nothing good. But, that's fine. We're happy. Still got our Plasma. Our Darkness is already gone. That's good. And this is actually going to be great, because now we get to do a little bit of this, draw a bunch of stuff, do a little bit of this, bop, 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 bunch of Frost, everything's lightning. Doom. That was probably an unnecessary usage of the whatever card, Steam Barrier. I guess I can technically min-max by... You stole my thing! Now you will suffer. I wish I had the bonus energy. Alright, so these do 5, so this is going to give me like 10 plus 15 damage, which is 25. I can drink a focus potion and make that like a lethal thing, so do that. Not that I mean, I'm blocking so much with the Frost, it doesn't matter if he dies, but I planned on using that focus potion on this fight anyways, just to make it a little easier. And here we are. Cool. Lightning. Bam. There's our defragment. That's what we like to see. And we'll just carry some energy over to the next turn. Like, dual cast is cool, but like, is an extra 14 damage that much better than than 9 every turn? Not really. Alright, he's doing his hyper beam. We'll have to respect that a bit. This is a good amount of block. We're not killing him this turn or anything, and I don't think we can evoke this Frost. So we'll go ahead and just play defend, defend, ball lightning, stack. We will heal at the end of this encounter, but we're going to take a big hit here. Even with the Frost and the plated armor, we still end up taking 26 damage. Now we got a lot of energy, he's stunned, and... why did it do lightning there? Oh, because I channeled a Frost with that. I'm really tired. So we're not getting the kill here, which is kind of awkward, but it's fine. And you die. Echo form is amazing. It's very expensive, but it is amazing. If we get that early enough, really good. Really, really good. Whew. Gotta go. I mean, this one's not bad. Inserter +1 orb. I'm getting a lot of lightning out. And I'm starting to, like, usually my build involves just channeling all the lightning, but I kind of like the idea of just keeping it around a little bit, too. The Philosopher's Stone, though, it might be too good to pass up with that Echo form specifically. Like, my stuff's getting a little expensive now, and I only have the one energy generator right now. Well, I have charge battery, but I don't think that counts. So between Inserter and Philosopher's Stone, it's really close, but I'm going to go with Philosopher's Stone and see how that bites me in the ass when I get hit by stuff that attacks a million times. I gotta speed this run up. We're 32 minutes in. I got a shop over here, 250. Got some rest sites over on the right. There's a shop up top. So we're pretty happy with this. Actually, technically it's the same amount of fire no matter what, right? Campfires are all the same up until this point. And even that's mirrored over here. So literally your path doesn't matter. There's nothing concrete that matters. There's a lot of question marks over here. There's elites over here. I don't even know how much the relics really matter for this character. I think we'll just go question mark road. And then we'll end up passing one elite for all those question marks, which, yeah, it's fine. It's a battle. It's a fight. We're gonna battle anyways. So here we are, battling it up. There's no reason to exhaust this energy right now. We'll do it later. This is nothing. Alrighty. So we can go ahead and do this. We get the 14 energy, which is a real savior right here. Otherwise we would have taken a pretty big hit, but it's all good. Alright, we got Storm now, so we like heat sinks a lot. We like all these cards. We're playing all these cards. Just do this, 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 and this, and end up with a good chunk of block. Echo form is here to save the day. Lacking defense, though. But once we evoke this plasma, we'll have enough for a really big Tempest too. Or we could dual cast the... Oh, we can change. We're fine. We're fine. We're just gonna keep playing cards. It's gonna keep drawing cards. This one's a little riskier though. There's no defensive incentive for that one. It's a little riskier. It's 3 lightning. Wait, is he just dead? Like, this is 35 damage right here, and with 3 more lightning, yeah, he's just dead. This is not X+1, but it doesn't matter. Charge battery for sure. And we move on. Up the road. Interact. I like colorless cards. I don't mind the HP. I mean, I don't like colorless cards, but there's a few of them that are like, yeah, let's get that, so. Let's see if we find any of those. 3 random skills into your draw pile. That costs 0. This is just always good, as long as you play it when you first draw it. We can always skip these two. Like, it didn't cost us that much to invest in this. Secret Technique is pretty solid, though. That'll give me, like, the super block or whatever I want, really. So, we'll do that. And then... yeah, all one attacks. Yeah, we'll pass on this one. I guess in the event that I'm fighting a bunch of enemies, I know I'm fighting donuts at the top. I guess the dramatic entrance with Akabeko is not bad, but I'd rather just draw into a card that I actually care about. Alright, so this is a rare relic, but it's a tough fight. These guys are pretty chunky, so we'll see if it's worth the risk when we run right into combat with them. So we'll draw first. That's like the smart thing, right? And that gets us the card we want. And then we have to worry about our health now. Because we're going to play this. So we've got 12, maybe 14 block. I think I'm okay with just blocking twice and doing this. The question is, do we capacitor? Again, 12 plus 4, the 16 will be taking a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, we can always capacitor later, like, we're fine. We're doing great. Now we get a little bit of this, we can get it's from, oh, so Secret Technique is from your hand, from your draw pile. So we can get double energy, it's really good. Tempest can be really good in the right situation as well. This might be that situation. Let's see, first and foremost, we're going to get a lot of energy from the plasma. We'll do... bop, bop. That's another 8 block. We're already blocking a ton, so I'm pretty happy with just going into Secret Technique and drawing that. Tempest, presumably. There's a chance that, like, you thinking ahead into double energy, but just do the Tempest. Like, come on. So, we'll do this, we'll do a stack, and we'll do Tempest with the other 4. And we're immune because of all the frost that we just evoked. Unfortunately, we didn't have like electrodynamics active for that to be like twice as effective, but it's all good. We got it now. And they're just getting annihilated. I think I actually just can kill one right now. In fact, I guarantee will. And then we'll just block against the other. Actually did take some hits here, but we get the rare relic out of it, so we gotta be happy with it, right? We'll just put a burn on for later. Yeah, we're good. And we get the Fossilized Helix, which is just a full absorb. And, you know, Static Discharge for free. It's not something I necessarily want to buy, but I'm happy to take it for free. And it's upgraded, so it's kind of cute. Whispering Voice in the back of your head. I'm getting a little crazy in here. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand. Could be really good, because I do have, like, the 2-cost Electrodynamics, the 3-cost Echo Form, that kind of thing. But it does cost like a card draw. You have to draw into it, and it could just be useless. So do we lose current HP? Do we lose max HP? Yeah, let's go a little crazy. Something in you cracks. Only the truly mad can understand a place like this. So you give in to the chattering voices and continue on with a new perspective. Things do seem to make so much more sense now. Alright, we got the Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, we will not do that. Doesn't matter. Up the right, better than this way. It's exactly the same, just in a different order. So we'll go to this way. Alright, we got these fellows over here. Taking 12 damage. Go ahead and draw some blocks, so we don't have to worry about that at all. And the rest, we just get to Storm. And block it up the next turn. So this guy has to die pretty soon. He's putting random crap in our hands, but we just draw through that. So we'll just do this. We're getting lightning every time we play these cards. We just consumed our plasma. Now we're drawing 2 cards. And we'll save the madness for later, right? We can play well, we're just going to draw it again anyways, so I guess I should have saved that until I played the draw. Whatever. We're here. We get it. Everything's fine, guys. Chill. Ooh, cool-headed. There's a nice card. And Madness is not going to hit it. naturally, I don't think. But we don't really need the charged batteries, do we? We have Tempest in there, I think we do. Yeah, we'll do this. Double damage, right? That's good. Alright, this encounter turned out to be a lot easier than I expected. I just had 47 block for no reason. Alright, and then we just kill them all? We hit the kill all button? Cool. Force field. We like it, we like it, we like it. Is there anything we really want to upgrade? Like, obviously this is big if we get it at the beginning. Echo Form, I like the upgrade on because then you can play it later in the game and not have to worry about having to pass up on it. Madness? Why do I have two? Oh, I didn't realize there's two Madnesses. I probably would have just taken the max health damage in that case. Oh well. Heatsinks though. Heatsinks is the big upgrade, right? This is Nate. Yeah, we'll do the Heatsinks upgrade. Forgot about that one. That's really good. We have to worry about our health here. The run can end pretty soon. I do have that buffer. I do have force field, but like... Alright, what are we not playing this turn? Force field, obviously, right? Maybe we can play that next turn, but... I mean, 16 block is kind of tempting though, right? Because I'll have the 14 block from my relic. So I could see myself actually playing force field? And just playing like chill, capacitor, ball lightning. Yeah, I could actually play a lot of cards here. So let's save stack for later. It'll be okay. And then, actually channeling this will get the plasma out and everything too. It's gonna be a lot. Why am I getting, whenever I exhaust a card, okay, this is happening a lot more than I expected. Whatever. And we'll hit this guy who's buffing himself. We don't like it. Cool. Alright, hopefully electrodynamics soon. There is a little madness. We did not activate the power that draws cards yet, so this is our hand. This is effectively our hand. And I don't like this madness stuff. I actually do not want to see it anymore. We do get the benefit of dead branching into a force field, which might just help a little bit. It means we don't have to play Steam Barrier or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. 19 plus 10 is going to be 29. They have 32. Yeah, we just do this. We're good. 50% more damage from orbs. Actually didn't know about that one. It's all good though. Can't really see this card draw mattering that much, but we'll try it out. We get heat sinks. And electrodynamics. We're going to draw the energy card and then not be able to use it, but whatever. So this is where we're going to end up having to use our... Oh, the 21 blocks. So we're going to take 0 damage here, even though it looks like we would. It's pretty cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the madness out of the picture, just so I don't have to worry about it drawing into it. And that shows up. Yeah, have fun with that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so what happens is we eat the 21 in block, and then we buffer the 16. It's perfect. Alright, and then we just double Energy Tempest, and we walk away. I mean, defragments feel better, because they're more damage, but at the end of the day, it's a kill. I haven't got a lot of potions, it feels like. Maybe I've just been drinking them a lot more than I realize. Energy for 4 cards in my draw pile. I like that. I like that. It's a good amount of energy, and like I said, I've got these like X. I've got the Reinforced Body, I've got the Tempest. Well, potion problem solved, I guess? I don't know. They heard me complaining. And we'll take the left route. The question is, elite or not elite? How dangerous do we feel? Actually, I kind of rather go to the shop. I like campfires, but that's a shop. We need to spend our money. Smiling Mask too, I forgot about that. Apotheosis feels pretty good. Sorry, deck. So how many, like, all our key cards are upgraded. And there's stuff like Storm that won't even, like, matter if it gets upgraded, because it's just being innate is it. But, you know, I like it. I like Apotheosis. I think I'll rest here, so I won't have a chance to upgrade it to the... Okay, I bought it, so we're here. We're doing Heat Sinks, Charge Battery, and Smiling Mask, and feeling good about ourselves. This is all gas, no brakes. Get rid of Defend, I assume. Or Madness, actually. Screw that. That was probably a mistake. I'd rather have a Defend than a Madness, right? Yeah, even if it, like, the chance of it hitting Echo Form is pretty small. Like, Enlightenment is better, sure. That doesn't even exhaust, so maybe not. Alright, we're just moving on. We'll go for a fight. We're fighting the Maw. He seems happy about it. That's a lot of cards in my draw pile, so... Bzz, 10 energy. Bzz, dead guy. Have a good day, I guess. Don't want that. Alright, what's his debuff? Just Frail Weakened. Boring. Alright, so this is where it gets annoying because oh, he's only doing 6 damage, and I have 14 block. Okay. Yeah, we just play this for sure. So it's just this one, and then this one, and then we'll worry about the defragments later. I obviously love defragment, but it's not going to work for us here, and that's okay. Oh, we played Echo Form, so we get double Electro. That's always good. We'll just pass it on some energy for next turn. And Chill Zap or Zap Chill? Doesn't really... Chill Zap. So deal 9 damage. Okay. I've dealt 9 damage. Congratulations. Alright, let's get some free block. Let's draw some cards. Secret Technique. Do we start off with the double energy? I've got enough card draw coming my way. I think this double energy thing could work out in my favor. So let's try it. A little risky, but we're gonna double energy. It just plays twice because so that's one thing I'm gonna forget 20 times over is this Echo Form, which is super sick, by the way. Is gonna put me in a position where I'm playing stuff and I'm not realizing it. So we're gonna think ahead. We're gonna double energy, heat sinks, cool-headed, think ahead. We're gonna draw this anyways with the heat sinks, right? So we might as well keep it. Put that there. Do the heat sinks, get another cool-headed because we're exhausting cards. It's just madness. I don't know what's happening anymore. That's happening. We're just playing cards. It's getting weird. I only have 2 energy left. How many cards am I gonna draw? Heat sinks have I gotten? I'm so tired. 3 cards. Do I want 4 cards? It gives me more lightning, right? I got Storm. It feels worth it. I'm not taking any damage this turn. Put a card from my discard pile. Yeah, I actually want that back. More than anything. Yeah. I'm not going to take damage. Let's just pass on energy the next turn. I think I have a Tempest still in there somewhere. I kind of lost track of everything that was happening in this turn. We'll dual cast and then we'll just refill it with the Frost, which just keeps giving me cards randomly. That was a mess. That was a fever dream of a turn. Alright. A lot quieter here. Nope, I lied. Oh my god, what is happening? I made some mistakes. I am just gonna Tempest. So if I do this, and then I heat sink, I'll draw cards, shuffle my discard... I have my hands full, okay. Okay, now I can draw cards, which will allow me to do aggregate for a bunch of energy, which will, just hit buttons. Just clicking. When do I attack? 1 damage off. There we go. Die. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep my wits about me. That's pretty cool. X+1, we like it. Self-repair's not bad, but this X+1, we got some energy nonsense going on. Upgrade all cards, but I can no longer heal. If I was full health, I probably would do that, but I've got Apotheosis in there. I don't want the curse. So, once again, we will be War. Apotheosis off the beginning sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. We like that. And then we just get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's all good. This come into play too. I think the branch is what's screwing with me. I've never had this relic before, and I didn't realize how many of my cards are exhaust, but like this could like randomly give me something. Like I don't want to boot sequence obviously, but it just gave me buffer, so why not, you know? And it's just like all the card draw stacking up and the getting random cards constantly, it's just like, yeah, it's weird. Like that, I literally didn't expect this to just jump in my hand, but now it is, and I have to decide what to do with it, and I'm trying to play fast. Alright. This is a turn. This is going to be a big turn. I just tell you that. So let's go ahead, think ahead, put recursion away. I wanted to get the draw power, but let's check this out. We got Tempest though. That's pretty big, just by itself. Sure. Sounds good. So we just aggregate, electrodynamics. Do we need some block? I have 2 buffers, so really just blocking once would be fine. And then we just go for the kill. I don't know why I have 2 buffers. Oh, yeah, because I got that power. And that's Tempest. This is like the energy Tempest build. I didn't even mean really for that to happen that way, but it's pretty cool. This is cheaper. This is cool. Now we're seeking. I like that card actually. A Seek used to be like, it's upgraded Seek, if I remember correctly, is really, really good. So it just puts a card from my draw pile. Storm hasn't been picked up yet. Echo Form's pretty good too. Let's see, do I have enough with... I'll have the buffer either way. It's 24. I can't read Force Field. What's Force Field do for block? 16. He's doing 24. I'm getting +8. That's exactly right. So I could just do Echo Form with all my mana, and that's much better than anything else I could do. And I had the defend anyways. If I'm correct, I could just do this, and then dual cast. Alright, I just took him down to nothing anyway, so like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Just play random cards. You don't even have to look at what's happening in the game. You just literally click buttons, and it figures itself out. I probably could have killed him there, but our buffer saved us. Aggregate, zap, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ice cream, holy crap, ice cream. Oh, that's so good. Liquid Memories could do some tricky stuff with that. A lot better than a potion, I'll tell you that. Gain 3 focus, lose an orb slot. I'm a fan of that. I like focus. It's upgraded already. Orb slots are cool, but focus is focus. Apotheosis again? Okay. That's not gonna happen. More heat sinks? How many do I have? Wrong button. 1, 2. I have 2 heat sinks. I will never want for card draw after I get those 2 out. Obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. That is the thing I want to see. And you know what we're going with. We're going with Storm. It's about to get a little electric. Do not have enough energy for the Smiling Mask on defend, but that's okay. We got a Storm. This guy, so does he debuff me yet? He debuffed me this turn. In the meantime, I think I'll cool-headed first just to see what I get. And it's not anything good, so I don't really need to do grab the double energy. I could just grab like Apotheosis and be pretty happy with that. So I'll do that. Secret Technique, Apotheosis. Now we do that. I've got 20 electrodynamics somehow. Guys, I don't... Wait, this will give me energy, so I just do this. And then I can do... This is better, right? I don't know. Alright, so Constricted. At the end of your turn, take 10 damage. I'm assuming that can get blocked. I don't really know. I got Reinforced Body. I might have to use it. This is where Echo Forms... Oh, it's upgraded, so I don't have to worry about losing Echo Form permanently. Ugh. Okay, 14. Let's pretend we have 4. Let's pretend we have 8 block. We need 18, which means we just need 2 energy here. So we can go ahead and just electrodynamics, and then reinforce body. And if we're wrong, but it seems okay. Yep. Okay, we block it. Nice. I think that was a Tempest Plus, so I should have just played it, but whatever. So, Heat Sinks or Storm? Heat Sinks or Storm? Which one first? Is there any energy stuff we could get? Let's do Heat Sinks first. This is 1 lightning. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Not necessary, but it gives us a branch thingy, which does that. Wait, can my branch give me exhaust cards? Yeah, it's a random card, so it could give me a card that also exhausts, which then gives me another card. This is turning pretty trippy. Buffer covers that damage that I just was gonna take, and now we get to do the stuff like this. Heat sinks, and think this is time to think ahead for some double energy. I'll see this card soon, no matter what it is, because we're playing more of this stuff. Oh god. Alright, well, he's dead. Focus Potion versus Liquid Memories, slightly prefer. Double Energy is an exhaust, so I don't really care about Liquid Memories that much. Focus Potion, right off the rip, sounds great. We like Defragment. We like Leap, but we like Defragment. If only we had the Mummified Hand. That's the only way this build gets a lot better. We're gonna rest here. Now, I have the option... no, we're not doing any of this. So we have the option of saving some, like, these Focus Potions and stuff for the heart. We did get the key after all. But this is Ascension 8, and I've just been kind of YOLOing this over a very short period of time, at least for me, very short. So we're just gonna drink up. We're just gonna bop, 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 and see how that goes. And hopefully well enough. Because we got a little bit of this, we got a little bit of this. That's kind of cool. Force Field can come into play later, or now. So we got 12 right now. This will give me, like, actually an insane amount of block. Actually, like, it's gonna give me another plus 19 or something, like, really good. Then we might as well play these, right? That bonus focus at the beginning, crazy. Alright, so I do have Heat Sink, so this will be card draw. I want to try to get Storm. I'm not seeing it right now. I got a little bit of Frost action going on. This will give me the energy booster, and since I'm drawing so many cards, I might as well go for it. Double energy. Meteor Strike for some plasma. I like that. I'm going to use that. So I could explain at this point what plasma does, but you're just going to see I'm going to get a lot of energy because I'm... Oh wait, I don't have Storm active, do I? Never mind, I get that later. That's fine. If I could find a way to channel one more energy, it would be really good. But for right now, I got this going. A little bit of this. I mean, I can always evoke these for 14 if that's worth it. I'm not, probably not. Wait, I have 61. What? My brain. All right, let's just do the long-term stuff then, if we're really good on that side of things. Oh, goodbye, Echo Farm. I apologize. We won't get you this game. My brain is too confused to even really handle anything, let alone Echo Farm, so we'll just leave it at this. 87 block nonsense. I don't know. We like Storm. I could have gone aggregate first. Right now it pays for itself, kind of, but... Core Surge. I like Artifact. Madness. Barrage. One random orb. I'm just saying things now. Okay, 2 energy here. I'm actually not getting any block here. I'm gonna buffer one of the 2 hits. So I'll get the block, enough block from this to mitigate quite a bit. Actually, with Tempest, we're fine. Artifact. I mean, what are the debuffs? Like, Frail's the only debuff I care about, right? And I just chewed into so much plasma that, oh my... Alright, we're gonna have one of these kind of games, it looks like. Any energy... This doesn't even do anything, so... We're good. This is suddenly a lightning... we just had frost orbs and plasma orbs here. This is what the storm build does. This is you, this is your brain on storm. Alright, a simple turn. We knew what was happening that turn. We wrapped our brains around it. It was fine. This, on the other hand... I don't even think I got my electrodynamics, which should have doubled all the lightning, but it's fine. Oh, the ice cream is working for me too. I like that. How many times is that gonna hit? I guess as many as I have for slots, so like 9 or something. Alright, this is pretty fun. Whatever happens next, we rank up. That's the most important thing is just getting through Act 3 boss, but of course we're gonna try the heart too. Alright, we don't need to rest. We need to get some answers. Storm at the beginning sounds kind of too important. Or do we think heat sinks is even more important? Heat sinks was draw 2. Apotheosis is great. Let's start with a storm in our hand. This one's good. Yeah, we'll just do the storm, because that's a lot of lightning damage we missed out on by not having storm early on. We don't have anything that we can really... Jeez, these guys. It's tough to pass on all that stuff. I mean, my deck is basically just power cards and charge battery, and I'm here for it. Like, what else do you need? So what you do is you just play this and this and this. You see what happens. Losing a buffer here, probably. Yep, we lost our buffer. All good. Because now we get to double energy Tempest, apparently. Double energy, Echo Form. Should charge battery, right? That's the smart thing to do. Yeah, we'll do it after, because plasma. So this does, what, like 55 damage? Which is quite a bit. You like that? Yeah, this is a smart thing to do, right? I don't know. Alright, so we take some hits. We're not thinking too hard right now. We're just playing some video games. We don't need block, so we just hit these buttons and then do this and do that and then get another card and I don't know. Okay, I'm actually taking a bunch of unnecessary damage, so we'll probably lose to the heart now, but whatever. And there's the Echo Form thingy again. So that's pretty cool. More card draw. We like card draw. Power. More card draw. Nah, this actually does something though. The frost with all that focus is actually really good. Alright, so if we don't hit the block key, this is... Ben chewed me out on this, but if I don't use a block card on the first turn, I lose the buffer. But I want to aggregate. I can still aggregate without drawing a card. It's fine. Alright, there we go. Besides, and you might wonder, why would we even do that? The energy's gone, but ice cream! Delicious! Oh, and just in my hand. I'll upgrade the next ones. Alright, we get some debuffs. The frail one is really the only one that matters. But what's upgraded thinking ahead, you might ask? I don't know. This looks to be the exact same thing. It's not exhaust now. Okay, so I don't get to dead stick it, but otherwise it's cool. Do we want to put a dazed in quarantine? We could put the defend away. And we just... Well, actually this is bad, right? Because this burns all of our saved energy, which is kind of lame. We still have the plasma that we get to be happy about, but it's still worth it, right? Like, we're so low on health. I don't even care. Oh, I'm not even mad. That's so funny. So I'm gonna lose my buffer here unless I play defend. And I don't think I've had heat sinks yet. We're still gonna play this. This. No orb slots for me. No defense either. Oh wait, I can just block. I can just absorb this as long as I don't troll. So we'll do this. 13 damage. Orb slot. We're not gonna attack for waste our energy on an attack when we can just use it on lightning. 3 focus is really good. And now you'll see why. Are we gonna shuffle back for the slimed? Yeah. Buffer. I already have a buffer. I used it. It's gone. So I've got the option of echo forming here. It's not going to help me this turn, but he's also not attacking me this turn, fortunately. So just do this, a little bit of this, and then we'll tip this for 1 lightning. We get tipped for 1 damage, but we get to go for the eyes. It weakens him, which doesn't really matter. All in all, whatever. Kind of a whatever turn. Alrighty, so what is about to happen? It's anybody's guess. I have literally no idea what these heat sinks are going to do to my hand. I don't have energy. Wait, where's the aggregate thingy? Is that gone already? Maybe that's a one. That shouldn't be a one-time. It's just in my discard pile. I didn't get the liquid memories. It's fine. I'll just shuffle my discard pile back, right? By the end of this turn, it's quite possible that happens. We'll see. This is free. This gives me a lot of block. Didn't I apotheosis? Or I didn't apotheosis. But I don't have enough energy for it, so whatever. We're just gonna stack. Easy. And is there any of the 0 cost stuff? I don't really care. I could get chill out of my draws. It might actually just be worth it just to not have to draw chill. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we won't take any damage because we're fine. Alright. Absurd amounts of spontaneous block. He has 300 life left. We have no card draw. We're actually gonna die here, looks like. We can try not to die, but for the most part, it looks like we're just gonna die. Oh, I gotta remember about the Echo Form and play the good card first. Oh well. Alright, 24 plus... That's just death. The 5 times 15. He has so much strength. GG. Good run, though. Good run. I'm sorry, what? So what just happened is kind of insane. The reason I lived is not because the math was wrong, even though I'm sure I didn't do it. It's because this lightning static discharge channeled 2 lightning whenever I received attack damage, which then channeled the frost that had already given me block. So, yeah. That's cool. Alright, do I just lose this buffer immediately? Is there any way I can keep it? I like buff. X+1. So, it's after I play a card. Or his hit. You beat to death. Whenever you play a card, take 1 damage. Oh, it's double. Okay, so it actually does one thing for me. So I can either deal... I can either be immune to 1 attack, or I can deal 6 to 15 number damage. Yeah, because if I played this and then I play that and I don't have any block, then it's pointless, right? To have the buffer. So it really comes down to if he hits me with multiple attacks or not. There's a lot of damage, but we're just gonna buffer it. Oh, I forgot I draw cards. So I can defend now and still do other things. Alright, so we're gonna draw some cards. We're gonna recycle something that costs 1. This ball lightning, I suppose. Defragment. And that should do it for my turn. Aggregate's not coming, so... Force field doesn't do anything either. My hand is full. I think that'll about do it for us. Yeah, Feast or Famine on the energy. We'll Madness. That'll give us a random card. And we'll do this, which will carry over the next turn. And we have to worry about what he's going to do next. He's going to buff. +1 beat to death. He's got 5 strength. And we have the buffer. Alright, we have the buffer to survive this. We're actually might be able to do this. We need to hit a block to keep our buffer alive. And now all we have to do is focus up. And might as well. Oh, I shouldn't because of the ice cream. Whatever. Whatever. We're fine. Whatever. We're fine. Now we have to win the game. Alright, start off with some steam. Ah! I keep on forgetting about Echo. And... GG. Holy crap. Ascension, a defect. Kill on the heart in 1 hour and 12 minutes. Did not expect that. Did not. There were actually a couple recordings before this where I was just trying to speed through Act 1 and getting trucked by the goblin dude, so making it all the way here just shows what the right build can do. GG. Still ended up with a big deck, mostly because I started off with Calling Bell again, which is rare, but you know. I also just like power cards, and if you only have 15 cards and half of them are power cards, then your deck isn't really is kind of non-existent. So, overall, at least I ended with 0 strikes, right? That's important. All right, that is Ascension 8. Spire sleeps, and so shall I. And it does seem like it's a good time to get some sleep, because I gotta get up, not necessarily tomorrow morning, but the next day pretty early. As far as what the next Ascension brings, level 9 bosses are even tougher. We'll have to see how that works out, but glad this run ended up working and that it didn't take too long. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one.